Today I'm going to talk you through one of the best zero drop max cushion shoes on the market, the Altra Via Olympus 2. So those of you who are not familiar with Altra, they're renowned for having a zero drop shoe but having cushioning underneath your foot, unlike other barefoot shoes which are typically very minimalist and have zero padding underneath your foot. As a foot and ankle specialist with over 10 years of experience in providing advice on footwear, I'm going to talk you through the unique benefits of this shoe, some of the downsides, and how you might think about adopting to a zero drop shoe. So let's get stuck into the cushioning. We've got the EgoMax cushioning underneath your foot, which has 33mm of cushioning throughout the shoe, so 33mm under the rear foot and under the forefoot as a zero drop. The EgoMax is a little bit softer than what you get in some of the other Altra models like the Paradigm 7. So you sink into it a little bit, but it's a relatively firm feel and it's got pretty decent energy return. So it's a pretty good responsiveness for max cushion shoe, so it helps push you back out of the shoe. It's not as good a responsiveness as what you get in something like the On Cloud Monster 2 or in the Brooks Glycerin Max in terms of its competitors in the max cushion industry. However, considering it's a zero drop, pretty good responsiveness underneath. Now, as a result of having some big stack, which is the amount of cushioning, it had to add some elements of stability. So they've done this with some big sidewalls on the inside of the shoe around the heel and on the outside of the shoe. They've also provided a wide platform in the forefoot, which Altra are renowned for. And they've got a stiff heel counter at the base of the shoe. Again, this coupled up with the sidewalls, cradle your heel, help to control pronation forces, keeping you centered in the shoe. Now, Altra are renowned for their wide toe box and anatomical fit, which is what we feel should be in all shoes. So it allows your toes to splay, it gives you plenty of space in the shoe, and combined with a nice forefoot rocker helps to reduce the plantar pressure underneath your forefoot. So if you've got any pain in the ball of your foot, it can be helpful to offload it. Then as we move further up the shoe, it's got a nice padded tongue on top. It's got a nice mobile heel counter on the top, so if you've got any sensitivity around insertion Achilles tendinopathy, this can be a helpful shoe. Now, some of the downsides of this type of shoe is it can take a while to get adjusted to. So if you're in a 10 or an 8mm drop shoe, you need to gradually move down over time until you get to a 6 to 4 drop and then into a 0 drop. A quick drop down can often cause problems and overloads in parts of your foot, causing pain and sensitivity. So think about being very sensible in the drop down. Yes, you have a bit more padding underneath your foot compared to a more minimalist shoe, but it is a big contrast and something that has to get used to, especially on your Achilles tendon. Then in terms of use case for these shoes, they're an excellent shoe for standing all day if you want a zero drop shoe because of the EgoMax cushioning underneath. It's nice and comfortable. If you're looking for a zero drop max cushion shoe, it is useful for longer distance runs, for recovery runs and easy runs. It's a little bit too heavy, coming in at 297 grams in a men's 9 US for doing faster work or more up-tempo work, but you can use it for your day-to-day runs, easy runs. It's an excellent option if you're looking for a zero drop shoe. We buy all the shoes independently, so if you buy through the links in the description, it helps fund the channel without affecting the price that you pay. However, if you found the video just useful, then liking, subscribing and sharing the video really makes a big difference to the channel. Thank you very much for watching.